Morning. Good Sunday. Guys, it's 5:30 in the morning. I'm awake. Last night, before I went to bed, I made another batch of 380 bullets with my Lyman 358 424 90 grain. I just couldn't help but make more. Right now, I just took them off the towel. They're dry, so we're going to start sizing to 356. Guys, I made several videos last week, and your responses were, your comments were extremely well. And I think, you know, for the most part, we all like to watch casting and reloading videos. For the majority of us who actually reload and cast, to me it's like watching football. Okay, I really love all these videos you guys made. You know, I've met quite a few new people, and wanted to give them a shout out as well. So if you're one of the new people, or even people I haven't met you that who have been on YouTube for, you know, quite a few years, 3 years or more, I just found out about you guys now. There's so many of us guys out there making videos, and there's a lot of people to meet, and I just love the gun community in a whole. Everybody has their own style, and which makes them, you know, there's a lot in common with yourself and them. You see a little bit of yourself, and you see some things that you can do as well as they do. And I think, you know, for the most part, we learn from each other through these videos. You know, I'm not a professor or a genius. I don't have all the answers, but it's nice to see that there are others out there that take their reloading and casting seriously to where they want to share with others. We have ideas that we share that we run into by accident, and with that you learn to improve on your casting and your reloading. Techniques that you can use to help make your reloading and casting effortless. But guys, there's also a safety factor involved. What we do is not always safe, but with some safety tips, we can do our project safely for as long as we want, for a lifetime. So guys, right now it's 70 degrees, so it's a little cooler out right now. Later on it'll get hot again. We're coming up to, I think we're July 1st now. Some of my bullets here didn't have fill-out bottoms as well, but I'll separate those later. Again, the thing about the smaller bullets with a smaller bearing surface is that if you don't have good fill-out bottoms on them, you can actually run into some problems as far as neck tension goes. So you may have to see it a little bit deeper as you can. I mean, the driving band, you only have two driving bands here. If you go all the way to the top, you'll probably be okay. I like to seek my, size mine to 357, but I found out that the accuracy kind of suffers a little bit with a tighter bullet. So I like 356. Thicker shells will help too. And double coating your bullets. Now with the powder coating, what I like about powder coating is that it's not a slippery, oily lubricant, and that could cause your neck tensions to actually give way, versus a dry friction type of coating, which would help neck tension a little bit better. I've had some bullets that actually, you know, like practically fell into the case, you know, because my bottoms weren't filled out good enough. But I can't catch them all. so I'll have to go in by hand and check them out later. There's a few here that feel they have tension in them. There's some that just like go through the die. The bigger, you know, of course, the larger bullets I can actually see with the naked eye as far as checking for defects. But I'll run them through the die anyways, and then later on I'll weigh them out. Oh, good coffee, guys. So I'm gonna fill up this jar again with some more bullets. I've had quite a few comments on this little jar here, and I want to thank you guys for the comments. It is a pretty cute little jar here, and maybe even too good for bullets, but this is what I got for my wife. I'll put that right here. Guys, you know, while I'm casting and foraging and powder coating, these activities keep me from, you know, being a refrigerator jockey, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when I get home from work, it's after 2 o'clock, and it's a little too early for dinner, so I'll go in the garage and I'll do something like this for a couple of hours, and by that time it's dinner time, and try keep my mealtime regular. I may grab me, you know, nice cold orange juice or apple juice. You know what I'm talking about, guys, the Martinelli's, the ones you get at Costco. Nothing like it. I remember as a kid, I used to sneak into my brother and sister's little baby food jars, you know, the apple juice ones. Oh my God, they were so good. They were the best. I never had apple juice taste like that before. And the applesauce, the pear. Oh gosh. I can see why babies love it. It's very tasty stuff. Well, I'm getting a lot of resistance going up in this die here. That's a good thing too. Guys, the bottoms could be not too perfect, but as long as you get good tension on your bearing surfaces going through the die, you know that the bullet size is just right. The powder coat kind of helps, you know, beef up the size a little bit. Kind of hides the imperfections. But I don't think I had any imperfections as far as like blemishes on these bullets when I casted them. So it makes for a better powder coat. Actually, guys, I want to try some of these in 9mm and use a very fast burning powder. I think, guys, if you have like tight wad at home, tight group, that would work perfectly in these light bullets, because it's a light bullet and you don't have to use a slower burning powder to get it going fast. You just need a faster burning powder to get it going at a good speed to where you can eject and feed properly. Basically, it's like a 380 plus P out of your 9mm. And your point of aim will shift probably dead on. If you have a gun that likes to shoot to the left or right or high or low, these lighter bullets might even fix your sighting problem. For me, my Beretta loves the subsonic rounds. And it shoots point of aim with subsonic. Anything higher than 1100 feet per second, my rounds tend to hit high and left. But they'll group well. But as I lower the velocity down to, like, you know, 1080, 1070, like that, under 1100 feet per second, it will just shift the point of aim to center mass. Understand that the faster you go on your handguns, the more vibration you're going to get, which causes our bullets to shift, point of aim to shift. Of course, you get more energy So guys, for target shooting and plinking with lead bullets, you know, subsonic is perfect. This is why 38s, 380s tend to shoot accurately at lower velocities. You don't have that transonic shock wave. Heavier bullets with a transonic shock work really well because they're heavier bullets, and you just fly through that transonic shock wave like a freight train. You know, 45s, or rounds that are going over 1100 feet per second, like a 44 Magnum, 41 Magnum, 10 millimeter for the heavy bullet. They shoot quite accurately. Actually, guys, I'm very interested in 10 millimeter. I don't have a 10 millimeter, and I really can't afford to buy a new gun right now, but I could get a drop-in barrel for my Glock 30, and that would be just the same. Of course, I wanted a longer barrel, like, you know, at least minimum 4.5 inch barrel, and I can do that with the Glock 30. It's going to stick out a little bit without a, you know, the frame or the slide covering up the barrel. With Hot Plus P45 ammo, it really kicks a lot, and hurts my fingers. 10 millimeter, I don't know, it might, I think it'll have a different type of recoil, being a flatter shooter and a smaller bore diameter. Yeah, halfway there. And guys, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I'll head out to the range today, make a video on that, possibly. I'd like to show you the video on the accuracy with these subsonic rounds, and then and I'll tell you why they're my favorite by showing you the results. Alright, Legged Bullets for Life here. Thanks for joining me this morning. If you like what you see, you want to see more, please rate and subscribe. Make those comments. We'll see you at the range. Bye for now. Take care and have a great Sunday.